Good morning. Welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Friday. I'm glad you're here. These Red Mic messages are leadership and life lessons I picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. Today's Red Mic message: you can't steer a parked car. Hesitation and the fear of failure is going to kill your potential more than anything else can, even failure itself. You know, you get going, you have a little small setback, and then you're frozen. You know, it's like that scene in The Replacements. You mean spiders on the field, coach? No, I'm not talking. No, it's fear. You're frozen. You're in quicksand. Hesitation and the fear of failure is going to kill your potential more than actual failure itself ever could. You're going to have setbacks in life. Be prepared for them. There's a temptation in life and in leadership to try to wait until everything's lined up perfectly. No, it's not time yet. No, it's not right. We're looking for clarity. We're looking for consensus. We're looking for airtight data. But life doesn't work that way. You can't steer a parked car. If you're not moving, you're not leading. You can't be halfway into a job and then say, oh, well, this doesn't work. Again, you can't steer a parked car. If you're not moving, you're not leading, you're just idling with the engine running. Now, taking action doesn't mean you should be reckless, okay? You got to start somewhere, though. You make the best call you can with what you know right now. Motion creates clarity. Once you're moving, even if you're off course, you can course correct. But that doesn't mean making a huge steer. That doesn't mean turning around and going back. That means making little course adjustments along the way. You can adjust, but you know, you can't do a damn thing if you sit still or if you turn around and backtrack. Now, while we're talking about driving metaphors, would I be me if I didn't mention some pop culture something or other? Here's one from the movie Days of Thunder, and it fits with today's theme. Rubbin is racing. If you're really in the game, you're going to have contact. There's going to be tension. There's going to be scrapes. You're going to trade some paint. There's going to be bumps, bruises along the way. That's part of doing business at full speed. It's not always clean. It's not always smooth, but it's real. No pun intended. You're not meant to cruise through life with pristine paint and zero conflict. If you're moving forward, you're going to trade paint from time to time. I've seen talented people stall out. I've seen talented people never get out of the gate. Not because they lacked ideas or vision, but because they were afraid of choosing the next wrong step. You know, they were in quicksand, like Shane Falco said. They didn't want to commit unless they were fairly certain that the outcome was guaranteed. But life's not like that, and leadership's not like that. You don't get a GPS with leadership. Sometimes you've got to take the path that no one's ever taken before. You got to take the path that you think is the best one. So grab your compass, grab a tank, get a tank of gas, pick a direction, and go. You'll learn by doing. And again, yeah, you might have to make some course corrections along the way, but that doesn't mean pulling a U-ey, going back to where you started from and then trying to find a different path. Once you get going, commit. Move forward. Rubbin's racing, right? You're going to get it wrong sometimes. So what? If you're leading with the right ideas, with the right attitude, with the right mentality, with the right mindset, you're going to build a culture where course correction is respected because learning beats pretending. Progress favors the bold, not the reckless, not the perfect, the bold. So be bold. Get in gear, pick a direction, turn the wheel as you go because you can't steer a parked car. And that's today's Red Mic message. I hope it comes in handy. I hope it comes in helpful. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great weekend. Go out there, knock the cover off the ball, and move. Get going. The only person who can stop you is you. Thanks again. I'll see you Monday. Give me a like, a follow, and a share. I'd appreciate it a whole lot. I'll see you again Monday. Don't forget, life is short. Drink the bourbon.